My wife said, "We're just friends. They always are, until they aren't." I remember the first time she mentioned him. "He's just someone from work," she said, scrolling through her phone with a smile that didn't include me. His name was Jake. Apparently, they bonded over late-night project deadlines. I didn't think much of it at first. We'd been married 6 years, and I trusted her. But little things started changing. Her phone became an extra limb, always face down, always on silent. When I'd walk into the room, she'd swipe away notifications faster than a magician's trick. "Why are you being so secretive?" I asked one night. "I'm not. You're just paranoid." That's the thing about gaslight. It makes you question your sanity before you ever question them. She started dressing differently. New perfume, makeup on a Tuesday for lunch meetings. I told myself it was just a phase. People go through phases. But one night, around midnight, I noticed she wasn't home yet. She said she was working late. Out of curiosity, I checked her location through the shared iCloud account. The pin wasn't near her office. It was at a restaurant across town. I drove there. I parked across the street and waited. The restaurant was dim, elegant, the kind of place we used to go for anniversaries. Then I saw her, sitting at a booth, laughing like she used to with me, and Jake was across from her, reaching for her hand. I didn't go inside. I just watched as my chest tightened with every smile she gave him. The next morning, I acted normal, made coffee, kissed her on the forehead. "Late night?" I asked. "Yeah, long shift," she replied without blinking. That's when I knew she'd rehearsed it. So I started rehearsing too. Over the next few weeks, I mirrored her behavior. Secret text, vague answers, new cologne. I wasn't cheating, but I wanted her to think I was. I made sure to accidentally leave my phone unlocked once with a message draft open from a contact named T. It said, "Last night was amazing." It wasn't real, but her reaction was. That night, she went through my phone. She confronted me, eyes blazing. "Who's T?" she screamed. I smiled. "We're just friends." Her face drained of color. For the first time in months, she didn't have a comeback. Then came the unraveling. She started staying home more, checking my phone, suddenly remembering how much she loved our marriage. But I was already done. I waited 2 more weeks, collected the evidence, photos, messages, even a voice memo where she called Jake babe. Then, on our anniversary, I printed everything. I left it neatly in a folder on the dining table with a note. "You were right. I was paranoid, but not wrong." When she came home, I was already gone. The ring was on the counter, my suitcase in the car. I didn't look back. A few days later, her mother called me crying, asking if I could forgive her daughter. Apparently, Jake ghosted her right after I left. He was married too. His wife found out through the same folder I sent her anonymously. I heard he lost his job. She moved out of town shortly after, posting vague quotes about healing and forgiveness. Meanwhile, I rebuilt myself, started running again, eating better, even took a solo trip to Colorado, something she always said was a waste of money. One morning, while hiking, I got a message request from her. It said, "I miss you. I never meant to hurt you. Can we talk?" I looked at the mountains stretching endlessly in front of me and smiled for the first time in months. I typed back, "You said you and Jake were just friends. Guess you were right. Now we're just strangers." Then I hit a block. Sometimes revenge doesn't have to be loud. It's peace that screams the loudest.